What's good? It's your girl Cole Okan. Shayam that I am who we are. And had to come here and talk about what happened. If I was explaining something to a Christian, I wanted to tell them what happened to our history, how would I explain it? In a simple way. I'm trying to do it off the top of my dome, you feel what I'm saying? But I feel like it starts with slavery. And just the thought behind wanting to enslave our minds, and they used power through changing our own understanding and changing the understanding of the natives of this land and giving it to all the slaves, to make it a priority, or all the sharecroppers, I would say, because we also got the vibe as black people that slaves were just doing work. No, it's not like they wasn't enslaved. The story was told to us backwards. They divided and conquered upon the natives, and then they brought in a lot of people from the Caribbeans, which was from Africa. They settled. They didn't settle from Africa, but they was enslaved from Africa to the Caribbeans. Then, they had a slave ship come here. They went to South Carolina. So, that was kind of like the last place the slaves came when they came over here to South Carolina. And so, not saying that was the only place they came, but that was like, the last spot. So, they literally took everything, but the way they did it was they manipulated it. You get what I'm saying? They use force, they use tactics, they use tools, they use strategies, and really brought animalistic ways, But the wild thing about it is the intuitive knowing that white people have, or you never know really, but the intuitive knowing that you get in good with a people and they give you their secrets because they love to teach. It's a natural thing for humans to try to communicate with humans that aren't the same. It's just, that's what aliens do anyway. That's what foreign people do to one another. So, and yeah, that's the best way to explain it. Why not, put all those tribes in the Bible and really, kind of let it run free. It wasn't no control of what was taught in the churches. No, it was just like an artificial intelligence. They knew what it was going to do. So now we have the understanding that the rituals from this native land can be taken from the Bible. It can be taken from pretty much anything touchable, anybody telling their story, and they enter an entity that helped them get through, which is the story of our time, which is kind of like the curse of our time. Because I thought about this because I've seen some Christian witches, and I know some witches, everybody that I came up under was witches. Someone was evil, majority of them was evil actually, and uh, some of them was in between, like balance, like kind of like me, like trickster energy, and some of them was like pure, like, but you know, witches do their thing, so it's like you really don't have if you have a balance, which you can be pure. Then if you have pure witch, you're gonna go to the depths. It's just like, it's kind of like you have to balance. You have to figure out balance, because that's kind of your job to to um, to transform energy. So yeah, so it just was a touchy subject, and it got sentimental, I guess, because like, I came up under the church, and I learned a whole lot. Like, I learned a whole lot. Like, a lot of things came together up under the council of um, Bible-based Christians, you know what I'm saying? Non-denominational, whatever you call it. And, went through a lot of church hurt, even like when Dad was a reverend. We have a lot of high priests in our family, honestly. So, it's like, then I have like people that I miss from back then. So, but yeah, even back then I was predicting that the statues at Holy Land was possessed, you feel me? So, yeah, it's kind of a sad topic, because like, I wish I could honestly hit up my OG, you feel me? Because I know this is what she was supposed to be. It's the first person I prophesied to, which was the first person that shook my goddamn seat. Like, I couldn't even look at her. It's like the wrath of God was coming to goddamn get all our ass, you feel me? So, but I tell it the same way every time I tell the story. But, man, for real, bro, this shit is serious, man. I realize, like, I specialize in communication. Like, my moon is Aquarius, but my sun is Gemini. So, like, even if you look at how I do music, I have the knowledge. The knowledge is intuitive, but my focus is communication. How to get it to everybody. How to put it out in a way that enough people, like, it's just like to make it spread, you feel me? So that's another thing. I was testing myself, I haven't done this in a while, getting back in the habit, really taking some time, like I'm on vacation, like taking some time to recover. A lot of things happened recently. Like always, my life is a goddamn fairy tale, so, Rapunzel is just over here. Not Rapunzel, fuck that, I'm gonna do the Frozen curse, but you never know, I might need to watch Frozen to unlock some shit, you get what I'm saying? But, for real, might need to get rid of that Olaf character and that goddamn Frozen cup my daughter got. For real shit, man. So look, check this out. You should stay abundant, be light, and stay lit as fuck, because you're a beacon. You know what I'm saying? With them. You feel me? We with them. We cooling in the belly of the beast with them. You feel me? So, you should do that. You should stay light. You should stay lit. Or, you can do what the fuck you want to do. I'm out.